What's up, guys? So it is Embarkation Day. We are getting on the Disney Dream for a 3-night double dip to Castaway. We are very excited. We're actually in Cocoa Beach right now because we were just a little bit early and they're holding you pretty strict to your arrival times. So it's about 1:25 now. Our arrival time is 1:45. So we're going to hang out for just probably a couple more minutes here because we're about 10 minutes away. We were just a little bit early, so if you drive right down the A1A, there's a Starbucks, but it's 10 minutes away.
Yeah, it's 8 minutes, 4 miles, something like that.
Yep, so we are going to go get on the Disney Dream, kind of see all the different changes. I think Embarkation Day is probably
one of the biggest changes.
The biggest changes, and probably the biggest stressor for some people, because there's testing,
yes.
Especially if you have kids.
Yeah, it's going to be very different. It's going to be more different if you either yourself have to be tested or if you have kids, because all kids have to be tested if anyone's not vaccinated and the kids aren't. So that'll be interesting to see. I know they've set up some new facilities, computer screens, tents, whatnot, to help with that. So it'll be interesting to see what it looks like.
Yep, so we're going to bring you along. Like I said, we're going to hang out for just a couple more minutes and then get back over there.
All right, so we are in line to get into the parking area at the Disney Terminal. Over here in the parking lot, you can see there's several white tents set up. These are the health screening areas to do your check-in, your testing and whatnot before you go into the actual cruise terminal.
So once you drop off your bags, they check your port arrival, and then they give you a little slip that basically says you were clear to park, essentially. You can see it flapping around there. But dropping off your bags was pretty much the same, just that they checked that for you. Now we're just waiting to park.
Con el grupo de embarque del 1 al 23 a pasar a la zona de embarque. Por favor, esté preparado para presentar el pase de abordaje.
Alright, so they did update the terminal a little bit, so now you do your check-in down below. So this is a little more open, and they've actually added some more seatings. This used to all be check-in side. So now that's a little bit smaller. You still get your nice model of the Magic here. But our boarding group has already been called. So we were 145 and we were boarding group 8. They're already on 23 right now.
They are moving through.
Yeah, so let's go.
Tell me everything. What's your last name?
Sprinkle.
Sprinkle? Like sprinkle pixie dust?
Yep.
Cute. Are you guys ready? You might want to record this one. Please welcome the Sprinkle family.
Disney Dream, please welcome aboard the Lynch family.
Welcome aboard Good, how you doing?
Disney Dream, please welcome
That's him.
aboard the White family.
Disney Dream, please welcome aboard the Mathis family.
Hello everyone, I'm Joey and I'm here with Captain Mickey. Hi, folks. And Captain Minnie Mouse.
Oh, hello everyone.
Now Mickey and Minnie insisted on joining me here to be the first to welcome you back on board the beautiful Disney Dream. We've missed you, and we can't tell you how exciting it is to see our stunning atrium filled with families again. Families who are about to make lifelong memories together. Now our shipboard family has been working tirelessly to ensure that every little detail is taken care of so that you can experience the magic that is Disney. So it's time to let the fun begin. Captain, take it away. Getting started. Now we kindly ask that you remain right where you are, and one of our shipboard crew will come out to you and direct you out on your adventure. Welcome aboard, everyone, and we'll see you all around the ship.
We're on the ship. We did our assembly station. See, they're serving the ice cream over there. But we're going to try to head over towards Cabanas now. It's currently raining, so everyone's kind of swabbing the deck literally.
Good afternoon, family. Welcome aboard.
How you doing? Alright, so our key to the world cards are in our door now.
Yes, they're sealed. Ba-ba-ba-ba.
Yeah, but we're 9002. This is in. Oh. We're 9002, so it's an inside stateroom, category 8B.
That sounds right.
Yeah, and it's about 3:30, but our stateroom attendant said our room's ready. So you wanna? Let's go. Also, she went and got our luggage, or our last piece of luggage. Ooh, this is nice. Aw. Love it. This is our lovely porthole. Maybe. Oh, goes all the way. Alright, so we are in the room. This is the deluxe Ocean View family suite.
Yes.
Something along those.
Family stateroom deluxe.
Yep, so we have the regular bed on this side. Then you have the couch that folds down into a bed. Mm-hmm. And then over here you have another like fold down bed, which it's just us two, so we won't really see that at all. Which is nice though, because it gives you this kind of big area here with the ocean view window. You get one big window and you get the nice cushion in it. I will definitely sit in that.
I know you will.
Yep. Then on the side you have kind of the counter and lots of different shelves and storage options. And then, of course, drawers. I think. Oh yeah, your hair dryer is in that one. And then these are empty. There used to be like paper products in this one, but I don't think.
Breakfast.
You got your breakfast still.
Nope, this is a foreign information
Oh.
stuff. Yeah, have to keep an eye out for the room service man. You might have to do it on your app. I bet it's on the app.
We will find that out.
Fridge.
Little fridge, yep.
Just a little guy.
And then over here, my bag's chilling over here. Got more drawers and some shelving. This is like more storage than we would ever need, just us two.
Yes, well, it is made for a family. I guess we're a small family.
And you got more shelves and your hangers. And over here, you should have, yep, your safe. And then more hanging room as well as your life jackets. And then this is a split bath. So you get your toilet room here. And then on this side, you're gonna have the other sink and the shower. It's like a weird little shower, right? I don't think we've had a room that...
No, I don't think we've had a room that technically had a bathtub like this because, again, I think for families, they try to give you a bathtub.
Yeah,
For
it's
little
like
kids.
a literally a little kid bathtub. It's got a
Yeah.
little sit area. And you can see you got the H2O pumps there. Yeah, I like this room.
Yeah, it's nice.
This is 902 or 9002. So we're on deck 9 forward. Actually, if you go to the window, you can see the bridge. We're like kind of right below it. Right there. So that's cool. You can see the allure of the seas out there as well.
A little bit rainy outside today, but...
Just a little bit. It's kind of off and on right now.
Hiya, folks!
And with Captain Minnie. Oh, hello, everyone. Now, Minnie and Mickey insisted that they join me here to be the first to welcome you aboard the beautiful Disney Dream. We missed you. We can't tell you how great it feels to see our stunning atrium filled with families again. Families that are about to create lifelong memories together. Our shipboard team has been working tirelessly to ensure that every detail has been taken care of, so your family can enjoy the magic that is Disney. So it's time to let the fun begin. Captain, let's take it away.
Great to see ya!
Keep the fun going.
So it is no longer Tiffany's. Alright, so we're going into the district. You can keep singing, I don't care. And we're gonna go find ourselves a drink somewhere in here. What's a light flicker on here?
Musical. You sure? So she would finish her chores at what time? In 15 minutes? That's quick.
Alright guys, so we've been all about the ship. We've gotten...
Actually, not even. We haven't really walked everywhere on the ship yet.
True.
We've done a fairly good roundabout, though.
We went to Cove Cafe, we went to 687, walked around the top deck a little bit, went to Cabanas, all that fun stuff. But we're going to talk about the embarkation and just break it down a little bit. We'll try to be as brief and thorough as possible. So we got here at, what, 1:50-ish?
1:50, our car got into the line of cars to turn into the bag drop area.
Yep, it took about 10 minutes or so to get to the bag drop. They only had about half of the bag drop area open. That was a pretty easy process, though. You just waited, and cast member told you what line or what number to go up to, same as before. When you got out, though, they took your luggage as normal, and then you had to show them your QR code or your port arrival form, and they had made sure that you were actually here within your time. And then they put a little red piece of paper on your car marking that you're allowed to be here and you're supposed to be here. I guess if you weren't, they would have just sent you away for the time being.
After you drop your bags off, you go into the parking area if you drove and are parking your car. There are a few folks there who will help you pay for parking. They're kind of taking your card, hitting the buttons and whatnot for you so that a bunch of different people aren't doing that. And then they direct you into the garage. If you are not driving and don't need to park in the garage, after you do your bag drop, the cast members will direct you into an area for testing that is outside of the garage.
Yes, it's basically a number of tents. And there's basically a 4-step process that they have highlighted throughout. They don't really talk about it or highlight it, but it's a 4-step. So your first step...
And I should have said, actually, instead of testing, I should have said health screening, because not everyone gets tested. Your first step is Disney verifying your port arrival form.
Yep.
On your port arrival form, there are QR codes. They will scan those QR codes, and that will tell them if you have completed your pre-trip health screening, which will pop up on the Disney app the day of your cruise. We did it at home this morning. It'll be available to you before you get to port. You should complete it before you get to the port. That's Disney verifying that you have completed your health information form. Next step is the safe passage verification. These folks will check the QR code from the Safe Passage website. That tells them whether you are fully vaccinated, whether you've completed and cleared your tests beforehand, and it'll tell them if you need to do a test at the port. If you need to do a test at the port, they will hand you a self-test kit and then direct you to the next person who will collect that kit and then tell you where to go to wait for your results.
Yep. If you do not have to test, you are guided basically past step 3, which is testing, and right up to step 4, which is parking. Now, once you test, you also go ahead and you park as normal. You just have to wait to test until you get your clear to sail with your test results coming back. Now, we have heard that there were significant delays today. Some people waiting up to 2 hours to get their test results back. So just be prepared, pack your patience, all of that fun stuff. It could be a little while.
If you have kids, maybe plan to bring something to entertain them because they may be waiting for a little while.
Yep, but once we parked, we got off. We did have to show one cast member our check-in information before we crossed the bridge. And this is where some of the updates to the terminal come into effect. You no longer go straight through if you're already on that second floor. You go back down and around, and they have moved check-in kiosks to the front area right as soon as you walk in, which is where security used to start. That was super quick and easy. There was basically no one in line, plenty of cast members for everyone. They did have areas set up for castaway clubs. That was not necessary. You could walk right up to anyone. Very quick and easy. They made you show your face real quick so that they can confirm that it matched the picture that you submitted earlier. And then you also had to show them your passport, and they made sure that all lined up as well. After that, you went through security. Again, very easy. Same standard process. Put your things on the conveyor belt. You walk through. And then after that, you go up the escalator, and you are ready to embark from that point.
Yep. When you get up that escalator and you get into the main cruise terminal, you'll notice it looks a little different. They've done some updates, which are really nice. Once we get back to having to wait in the terminal, it'll be really nice. But we actually got to walk right through and onto the ship.
Yes. So with our 1:45 arrival time, we arrived about 1:55, 1:50. We were on this ship by about, was it 2:50?
We were sitting down at Cabanas at 2:50, and
Yes.
before that we did the little show and we did our muster check-in. So I would say we were on the ship probably closer to about 2:40.
Again, if you are fully vaccinated, it's a little bit longer than it used to be, but still relatively quick and easy. If you are not, or you have children that have to do testing, it could be a little bit. Definitely would not be surprising if it takes you 2 or 3 hours sometimes to get on the ship.
Yep, and I think as they continue to do it, they'll probably smooth it out more and more.
Yep. Alright, so we've set sail. We're actually just about out of the actual port now. We're gonna go explore a little bit before we head to dinner.
Yeah, sorry, I'm pretty sure you can hear my flip-flops. Not
That's
the best
okay.
vlogging footwear.
That's okay.
It's not raining? Yeah, you can go outside. It's not raining.
Yeah, I just thought it'd be a cool shot of the bar.
It as well.
Yeah, super pretty out, but we're at Meridian, and since there was no one out here, I'm gonna film. We both did the champagne from the sommelier bin.
It's a Tettinger, so it's like a $16 glass, and we got it for 10. So.
Yep. A little bit of savings.
Yeah.
But that's cool. It's good though. It's very good. Yeah. But we have dinner here in just a couple minutes, but we were sitting inside, but it's such a pretty sunset.
You can't see it on the camera, but it's absolutely gorgeous.
We're the only ones in Meridian right now, so I can actually like pan through the whole restaurant. But this is the one right in between Palo and Remy. It's like all traveled themed. It's a little bit dark. It is the evening, but you can see like the chairs and the cushions are all kind of shaped like luggage. And then the back of the windows are maps, and the lights are compasses there, or compass-esque. Oh yeah. There you go. This lounge is usually pretty quiet. It's like typically either people just waiting for their Palo or Remy reservation, or like the few people that actually come up here because they know it's quiet. But I think it's a good one. They also have like a specialty gin cart that you can order from, which is pretty cool. Alright, so we have Animators tonight. Just to look at the menu. When you get inside, they have the like the digital menus through the app. I've already looked at it, but it is nice that they have one out here as well. Alright, so we have our assorted bread service here. And then what's the sauce?
It's a roasted garlic sauce.
Roasted garlic sauce. Sorry, there's some screen flicker going from the LEDs in here.
More conversation.
We have to tap to focus it. Alright, so we just finished dinner at Animator's Palate. I thought it was okay.
Yes, our serving team is great.
Yes, our serving team is great. Absolutely.
I'm going to say their names right now. Mabel and Chantel.
Yes.
We always kind of forget our servers after we get off, so I want to remember them this time.
Except for Aziz and Mina.
Aziz and Nina from
Forever in our hearts.
Oh, we miss you guys.
Yep. But yeah, we'll talk a little bit later about what we ate and whatnot, kind of when we're wrapping up for the day. But now we're gonna go head to the stores and kind of show some cool merch. Alright, so we're gonna explore the store. Looks like there's some new stuff in here, right?
This is new to me.
I don't think I've seen that like style pattern before.
With this red sparkling one.
Fix my holding there. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, red Spirit jersey. Got some 2021 stuff. It's cute. Photo albums and toothpick holders. They have that in a t-shirt. That's cute. The captain and Captain Mickey and Captain Minnie. So, 2021 stuff. That's a magnetic bottle holder there. We got scrapbook kits. A lot of stuff with that Captain Mickey and Captain Minnie. Ooh, that's cute.
You can get a golf shirt.
I like that.
That wouldn't mind. That would work.
Got a whole bunch of like vintagey style Disney Cruise Line stuff.
For staying up for Susan.
Alright, we're back in the room. I did notice from the last couple sailings that they started leaving this dove instead of the Ghirardelli. Mm-hmm. We are getting settled in for the night now. So we finished dinner at Animator's. I thought Animator's was okay. Yeah. I got the truffle bursettes, which were delicious. They were awesome.
They were good. And I got the Serrano ham, which was ham with manchego cheese and then like a crostini with an olive tapenade on it. It was good. It was something different. I wanted to try something new. I only had a few bites because I wasn't super hungry, but I thought it was good.
I thought it was okay. Yeah, I tried it as well. Like I said, bursettes were awesome. And then you actually got the potato leek soup from Royal Palace. They went and brought that over for you.
Yeah, because we're probably not going to get dinner at Royal Palace because that's our Palo night. So I went ahead and asked if they would bring me that, and they did.
Yeah, and that was pretty good, I thought.
Yeah, I'm very used to having that like first night on the cruise because every other cruise I've done, Royal Palace or the Royal Palace equivalent has been the first night. So this
Yeah,
is
it's
different.
true. And then I got the potato cheddar soup with the bacon bits. Last time I got it, I was underwhelmed with it, and the same holds true again, despite many people recommending it.
Yeah, a lot of people were like telling you to get that.
I just don't think it has a lot of flavor, to be honest. But nonetheless, that was meh. Anyways, main course, I had the ginger teriyaki dusted Angus beef tenderloin. It was okay. It was cooked right. I will totally give them that. It was cooked the way I asked for it. Flavor was just okay. It had a wasabi mashed potatoes with it, and those were very interesting. They were just okay, but it was definitely like the most flavorful and interesting part of that dish for sure.
And I had the herb crusted pork chop, and it had like a panko breadcrumb on it, and it came with a sun-dried tomato risotto, and then a little bit of asparagus. All of it was really good. I didn't finish it. I thought it was actually like a fairly large portion for a cruise line dish, but it was good. I really liked it. Probably in a couple cruises would order it again once I worked my way through the menu again.
And then dessert, we both did the lemon icebox pie, which was probably my favorite part of the meal. I can't remember if I've gotten this in the past. It sounds like something I would have gotten for sure, though. But I thought this was actually pretty delightful.
Yeah, I got the same thing. Usually we don't do that. Usually we try to get two different things, but I think that just sounded really good to both of us. We could have shared it because,
Yep.
you know, we couldn't finish the whole thing, each of us, and the bit we ate basically was one piece, so it was really good. It was pretty rich, I think.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, but it was delicious, so.
Yeah, and that little raspberry meringue they had with it, I really liked. She did not.
I did not like that at all.
But it was great with just a little scoop of that with the pie. It balanced it really well, I thought. It was good. Overall, I think we've continued to be underwhelmed by animators, though, even the last time we were on the Dream.
Yeah, it's never been my favorite. I always go in kind of forgetting that about it. I think because the theming's so cool. But to touch on kind of the changes with dining a little bit, it was actually kind of nice. There's way less people in the restaurant than there normally is. You can tell that the wait staff isn't having to take care of as many people. I feel like we got a lot more attention. Not that we ever need it. They just came by our table a lot. Both very nice. Yeah, I think it's the same great service. They just have less people that they have to take care of, so you get a little more attention.
Yeah, service was good. One nice thing about the single-seated dining, because they're not grouping you up with any other parties anymore, it's just your group. I felt like we really, took in some more of the ambiance.
We did, yeah.
Which makes sense, because normally we would be chatting. We've always had, good, groups that we've been with. We've always really enjoyed the people that we've dined with. So we would sit down and chat with them and ask everyone about their day. But it was kind of fun to, just kind of sit back and, watch things happen, especially at a restaurant like Animator's Palate.
Exactly. You also, I felt like, moved through dinner a little more quickly because they're not having to take everyone at your table's order, get food for everyone at your table, and all of that. So things moved a little more quickly. We were there for just under an hour, I think, and we were leisurely about it.
Yep. That's going to do it for tonight, guys. Tomorrow we have our first day in Castaway Cay. So they did move our kayak and walking tour from tomorrow to Sunday. So we don't really have any major plans for tomorrow.
Yeah, it's about 10 o'clock now that we're going to bed, which is fairly normal. So if our bodies wake us up at a normal time, we'll probably be up pretty early, 6-ish. So we might enjoy some quiet time on the ship, try to get off and do just our own thing at Castaway. Maybe some snorkeling, maybe some bike riding. Probably a little lounging in a chair for a bit.
Yep. You're going to kind of do whatever floats our boat tomorrow.
Yeah.
But that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have any other questions about the whole embarkation process or any of that, make sure to comment below. Also make sure to subscribe, like, all of that fun YouTube-y stuff to watch all of our other videos from our cruise. See you guys.
Bye.